So don't be violent. Live and drink, Kendrin. I am Hindriarch Ke. Welcome to Bela. It's nearly unprecedented for one such as you to pass by our scouts unaccosted. But these are unprecedented circumstances. I have a task for you. Are you interested? Well, that's why I'm here. Good. We Hindrin are a close-knit and staid people. Our safety depends on our solidarity. In order to preserve our safety and culture, we ask that any of our number who leave us never come back. That doesn't sound healthy. Recently, one such exile took the treasure of our village, a bracelet named Kindrish, with her when she left. None of our number can leave it to get it back, or it will be a violation of the values that I have guarded, and the Hindriarchs before me, for countless generations. Will you help us recover our treasure? We have a small cache of valuables we can offer as a reward.
Sounds like a really stupid culture.
Very very hidebound. Excellent. I will do my best to reward you to your satisfaction. Though her name is sand in my mouth now, the exile stole Kindrish's called Eskind. She left a few weeks ago and took her sister and brother with her. I don't know where she's gone, but Warden Nilahind might, as they were close friends as children. Find the exile called Eskind and recover Kindrish from her, even if the cost is the life of her and her siblings. Kindrish has been handed down over countless generations, and it belongs to my people, not any individual. Go, Kindred. Speak with Warden Nilahind and find out where Eskind is hidden. Alright, I need to eat. Food, where food? This area has some really fun dialogue. Oven! Need food!
So are you,
No. Detective.
able to do that without killing the person?
Yes.
As long as your ego is high enough?
No. Just as long as you don't say, as long as you're nice about it. I have never killed anyone in this mission who's actually relevant at all to the mission. Oh, oven. Eat mala soup. It used to be considered criminal to eat someone else's food, but now it's not.
I know, you said that before.
Whenever you drink fresh water, there's a 25% chance you become immune to fear for 6 hours. Wow, that's garbage. Fear is very rare.
And you only get a 1 in 4 shot of getting the effect anyway.
Alright, let's talk to the warden. Can't be. It simply can't be. Ah, yes, my apologies, Kendrin. Live and drink. I'm Nilahind, Warden of Bela. How may I help you? Your cat told me that you were once friends with Eskind. Yes, we were close. I can scarcely believe that she would be capable of doing such a thing. Stealing our greatest treasure? Which is a bracelet. Eskind wouldn't possibly, but if Grand Doe says it, it must be so. Is it possible the Hindriarch is lying? No, what? No, that's not possible. What an absurd idea! Why not? Grand Doe speaks only truth. Grand Doe only ever speaks truth. It's not possible. She didn't lie. Anyone can lie. No, it's not true, and I won't hear any more of your poisonous ideas, Kendrin. Consider the topic closed. Do you actually have a question? Just take a look at their culture. You know where Eskind might have gone? Oh, Esk and I, we had a place. It's a path to the east that leads to the remains of a lightning-struck tree, made hollow by the fire from above. It was the furthest from the village either of us have ever been, until I attended my warden's first moot. My first warden's moot. Was that a meet? Must be. She and I would spend time there back then. Perhaps she's there now, but I don't dare check. I'll look. You can follow the road east. The direction is random. Note that the road does lead all directions. But it seems to be generally exactly 2 parasangs away.
That's a parasang.
One tile on the map. So, bat. One time you'll have to fight some jerks along the way, so this is more efficient. Oh, yep, here I am.
You pass by some flower fields.
Yeah, those have bombs in them. I don't like them. Let's look around. Oh,
Flowers have bombs in them?
some do. What's this? A crumpled sheet of paper?
You can turn it in.
Shall we?
I mean, you need to.
My mind does all grievances rehash, and this cruel world does bring me sad and low. And Hydriarch treats Kendron like they're trash. And there's a line I clearly cannot toe. But then you take my hand, yours rough but warm, and so I feel the gentle warmth of love. So as my eyes unbidden trace your form, that's when I hope that we could be enough. What need do we have for putting safety first? Our parents will not ease us when we hurt. What do we gain from planning for the worst? Our village shall not to the past revert. But I must leave you if you won't concede that death will find me should I stay unfreed. Sounds like a love poem.
You can give it to the guy.
Which one?
The guy who you just talked to. And this is the people.
Yeah. Live and drink. Does this poem belong to you, and should I present it to them?
I mean, I guess.
Oh, Eskind wrote that. You should give that to Nilahinde. It was supposed to go to Nilahinde. Thank you. I've never talked to her about that, but, well, apparently I saw the mystery of who it was to and from. There's nothing you need of me, Kendra. I'll just hold my peace. No, it doesn't belong to you. Oh, well, we can trade? Okay. Oh. Well,
I mean,
no,
if you need arrows.
I don't. See, if you choose the third option, you will have to kill her. Which makes sense. I'm Nera. Hydriarch Keh sent me. That seems like the least hostile thing I can say.
Since the second one automatically is very accusatory.
Yeah. Keh, I'm shocked that she even deigned to speak my name. I'm a pariah now, beneath discussion. Does she demand remuneration for the scant supplies I stole? She says that you stole Kindrish, the village's treasure. Is that her angle? To claim that I stole Kindrish, her influence must be waning more than I ever knew. What are you saying? What do you imagine I'm saying? The aging, ineffectual leader of a village in isolation. A system that strives to forget anyone who sees the outside, no matter how much its inhabitants strive for a better tomorrow. Bela's isolationism provides ideal patsies for any crime the Hydriarch chooses to commit. What should I do? Well, I mean, logically, I should figure out who done it. None of these are that good. The proof is in the petals, Kendron. You want justice? Find out what really happened. If you find evidence, Warden Nilahinde will support you. Speak to her. Oh. Okay. She is loyal to the Grand Doe, but more loyal to the truth. I will return to the village, and we will sort this out. The Hydriarch will have to tolerate my presence until my name is cleared. Alright. I will live and drink.
Does she follow you or just teleport there?
She'll beat me there, so she must teleport.
I mean, to be fair, she probably knows the way better than you.
Yeah. It's a straight path, Oh no, food!
Oh wait, give it to the person. The phone.
Alright. Where's food? Oh, food. Soup. Infinite soup.
You have reached into the burning hall of infinite soup.
Oh, I can't yet, then. What's going on? Eska's here, and Grand Doe seems very upset. Will you please speak to her, Kendron? Kendron is their term.
Let's trade!
Kendron is just their term for an outsider.
Yeah.
Why is an exile standing in my village? Are you trying to play me for a fool? She claims to be wrongfully accused. The pariah claims to be wrongfully accused, and you believe her? She's obviously lying. Are all Kendron so gullible? There's no proof she is lying. Fine, go to the warden then, and have her solve this mystery. But know this, until a thief is found and Kindrish is recovered, I cannot reward you. You get nothing. Live and drink, friend. Live and drink. No, that's Clay. Oh, do you have Kindrish?
One moment. Oh, that's the. Never mind.
No, she claims to be wrongfully accused. Oh. But what now?
You're the warden, you tell me!
We will investigate and find the truth. Oh, well, yes, that's a good idea. You'll help, right? My axe arm and conviction are strong, but deduction has never been my greatest strength.
Then why are you the police person?
Because their axe arm and conviction are strong. And this place clearly has questionable
ethics.
I I can answer questions about people in town, if that would be helpful. It would. Can you answer some questions now? Alright, let's see what he has to say about Ke. Ke is very wise and very careful, which makes up for her lack of strength, or tact. She always knows what's right, and she runs with a very tight shift. She hates clutter from work, and like nothing else, and cleans up any mess she makes unless it's a spill. Then she makes Kessehind do that. It's because Granto has a terrible fear of standing pools of water.
What?
What's that?
There's several here.
Oh no.
That's why she stays inside that little building.
Yeah, refusing to touch them. Copper and bronze inflict her with allergy sores. I mean, bronze contains copper. And she can't touch them. She's too old to spar with me. But her bow arm still aims true. That's all I can think of. What about Eskein? Oh, well, she's a good person with strong convictions. She seems to be. Or has always seemed so. I suppose that isn't helpful. Eska's an eye for detail. She hates water vine so much she avoids the patties and won't eat mats without la broth to make it taste better. She's afraid of saltbacks, which are colossal and very domestic turtles used by merchants for transport. Tortoises. She's good at foraging and terrible at crafting. I've missed her so much. And Kessehind is the one over there.
The yellow one that you said can behead people.
Yes. Kessehind is completely loyal to Grand Doe. We used to be friends, but his disposition has become so sour since he was appointed as her protector, and he's quite cold to me now. He can't see well in darkness. He's the holder of Ari, an unbreakable heirloom fire axe, and he's very skilled with it. That is true, he has basically all the axe skills, one of which is decapitate. He's terribly finicky about food. He'll only eat bland food and meat, and once he had a bad cough as a Fondren, a caretaker tried to feed him yuckweed, and he kicked her so hard it dislocated her jaw. Poor Elder Esselhind. So apparently all the adults are something hind.
Mm-hmm.
What about the outsiders?
No, I think all of them are, because even, siblings were...
True. What do you know about outsiders, the Kendrin? Not very much. Makes sense. The only Kendrin who are allowed in the village before you are traders, and it's always a very big fuss when one comes by. It's been a while since that happened, though, so any Kendrin who have visited must have come in secret. Alright, now we can talk to him. I believe this poem was meant for you. For me, are you sure? But this is a poem in Esk's handwriting. Are you sure this is for me? Yeah, read it. This subquest will affect the outcome to this, potentially. Iva, if Eskind wrote this about me? How my head swims at these lavish words. If she wrote this and meant it for me, she must love me. But it can't be, can it? Can't it? Kendrin, you must understand. I spent so many years trying in vain to fall out of love with Eskind. I thought it the only way to endure our adolescence, watching her poor attempts at courtship with other Hendrin. I thought it the only way to endure her departure as well. If she has returned and she loves me, Iva, I am terrified to speak to her of this, but I must. Thank you. Will this affect the investigation? No, you are the one investigating, so my bias need not enter play. If you determine that Eskind is guilty, I will heed your word and carry out a just sentence. After that, I'm not sure. Now we investigate.
What causes the, flicker on the water spots?
I don't know. I think it's just people shedding water that they get wet with. How odd. Some discarded chaff from a yuckweed plant. Yuckweed is the plant you eat when you're sick. That suggests there might have been illness.
But it also means that the yellow guy doesn't like it.
Mm-hmm. Which means, if he was sick, he probably wasn't the one sick in taking it. This injector has been used. Which means someone used an injector. Okay.
Yes, that is exactly what used injectors means, is that
Let's
an
look
injector
at
was
people.
used.
Sometimes you'll get some information by looking at them. This is a procedurally generated mystery. I do not know the truth here. You want to look at The basically the people who were mentioned. Oh,
Crocus.
on hooves. This kind appears to be favoring the leg, though she is concealing injury. Alright, now activate auto travel, because before it'll pick up those things before they can be relevant as clues, which can confuse things, so don't. Because then I have to drop them and pick them back up to get them as
information.
Yeah, which is silly. I don't like any of the clues we found so far.
Why did they hint that she does have it?
And that illness was involved. These are the worst possible things.
What, that she took it and that she is sick?
Or that illness was a motive. The clues don't quite make sense to me, but... Alright, there's one other place we can go for clues, and it will get us the most clues. Oh wait, no, there's one, I missed something. That's not what I wanted. Ripped leather bracers. This leather brace has seen some use. Why is it out here? We can ask people. And we get the fun dialogue from the kids here. The kids have great
So, does that mean that sometimes you're forced into a bad ending on this?
I think it's possible. It's never happened to me, though. Is it true that Kendrin worship rocks? They're Fondren, because they're kids.
Yeah.
It's weird they still have the horns mutation, even though they doesn't look like they do because they're kids. Have you seen anything? You see Kessahine's armor? He always used to wear hand-me-downs from the scouts, but what he's wearing now looks brand new. That's good. That might have saved this.
Does that mean Kessahine stole it?
It means he could have.
Could have stolen it.
No good coming from Kendrin in. Didn't see anything. Live and drink. I heard the sounds of fighting the other night. I stayed in the next day, so afeared I was. That means it could have been done for violence. It could have been stolen by outsiders. This is that Kendrin spend hours looking at slabs of wood?
Yep.
I saw Kendrin merchant the other day. They were being very sneaky, so I think they were meeting someone in secret. Isn't that interesting? Yes,
Means
that
money
is.
could be a motive.
Craft or trade. There was an outbreak of Glotrot in the Kendrin villages outside Bela. Now I want to leave here even less. That is good and bad. If disease is involved, then that's bad. Because disease is bad. Please don't hurt me. Okay. The adults are just all so timid, but the children are not at all. Oh, whoops, I already talked to you. Kendrin, I'm over your time, please. You are Nera, yes? You seek to solve a mystery here in the village, yes? Yes. Yes, I am Angohine, grandson of the esteemed elder Esselheim, young scholar of Shakespeare, and best-dressed Hindran in Bela. I'm also an aspirant investigator with an ear for mystery. My granddad has forbidden me from looking into the strange doings of the village, but she says nothing about teaching you the ins and outs of detective work. What say you? I mean, I think I've already got the grasp of this. My voice is a bit tired.
I mean, you can just hit it and then move forward.
Professor Cones. Oh yeah, Hemlock Cones. The detective he read about.
You know, like Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, but they were a plant. What if I accuse the wrong person? Alright, back to collecting information. He will tell you you've collected all clues. I think I just need to ask.
How are you so sure you've collected all clues?
The game will tell me. That's how. I just know.
Why is the floor all colorful dots?
Flower fields.
Oh.
Okay. I'm really good at not hurting them. More kids, yay. Oh yes, staring at slabs of wood. Yes, I love staring at slabs of wood. I love worshipping rocks. Why are you just saying the same thing? You have so many more things you can say.
Well, if you run out, you'll just have to recount them.
Yep. Is it true that all kindred say Quetzal when they are happy? That's a reference to something we have not encountered yet.
Did you already talk to that one?
This one? No.
No, the one that you were just talking to. Or
Yeah,
did it not
yeah,
happen?
I did. Please go away. No. Oh, okay. No. They move really fast because they have the multiple legs mutation. Is it true that you Kendron eat your dead?
No.
Can't hide from me. Oh. Oops. This weekend, slabs of wood, they're very interested in that.
I mean, it would be a weird thing to do.
Have I missed something? Oh, I missed what he said. Something out of something. Can I pay for goods with crayons rather than water? You can!
It would be a really roundabout way of doing things, I feel.
Eat your dad. Is it true that all Kindred kill one another for sport?
I mean, some probably do.
Is it that 9 out of 10 Kindred cannot speak or understand language?
What?
Not in this world. Is it true that when Kindred eat mala soup, they explode?
Well,
I
hate
hope
to
not.
break it to you,
I
but,
hope not. If so, I'm not happy at all. Oops, sorry. Is it true that Kindred chefs can fry water?
Yes.
Is it, lots of wood. Is it that Kindred don't have to ask for permission to do the water ritual? How can Kindred stay safe when you have a grand doe to protect you? Knife. Oh, wardens. Kindred, take me with you. I want to see the 60 stilts. They're only 6, I'm sorry.
Also, it'd be really weird to just take a random child out of a
I
village.
don't think that would be ethical.
I think it would probably make the people in charge of the village very unhappy with
Is
you.
it true that bears live to be 1,000 years old?
Wait, why can you trade with the child?
I can't. He has nothing.
Oh, it just gives you the option
Yeah.
for everybody?
Yeah, Kendra, does the Emperor's Fi really exist? Is it really coming to get us? Not unless...
You make it happen.
Not unless I do something stupid. In which case, yes,
Is
yes
that
it
a
is.
world end, bad end?
It's a type of, like, root thing that multiplies stupid fast and damages you when you step on it. It's in a cryo chamber somewhere, if you let it out, good luck getting it back in. Thankfully, it will not spread to multiple screens. So, I guess
it'll
not.
fill that screen.
And you'll be sad. Come on.
I mean, if you can't just leave.
Yeah. Is it true that Kendron elders grow eyes on their hands? Not usually. Live and drink, Kendron. Oh, that's how unchildlike of you. Is it true that Kendron children are thrown out of the nest right after being born?
I don't know of any species where right after they're born that would be.
Is there really a king of the moon, Kendron? I've never been to the moon. I don't know.
But isn't there the Moon King in
Fever or Ether?
Yeah.
Yeah. There are people who think they are. Come on. Is it true that instead of dying, Kendron are frozen in tubes?
I mean, there could be some of
There
them.
are a very small number, yes.
He really wants to see the 60 stilts.
I heard from a friend who heard it from their Yama that the Grando says that Hendron who leave Bela grow an extra pair of arms. And the Grando says it, so you know it's true. This is so random. Which is the one with the... Is it true that... I forgot. That's something a kid would say.
Yeah.
Is it true that kindred all live far underground? No.
I mean, I'm not currently living
Some
far
do.
underground.
Some do. Where's the... I don't explode. No. Something about us. Is it true that there are bears covered in quills to the east?
Yes.
Yes! Yeah, I can say yes to that. Something about us. Oh, yeah. Is it true that kindred sleep in a snarkomphagus? No! I think that's everything he can say, but I love the kids here. Great.
Science bears?
Yes, the Baruthramites. There! Oh, no.
Your active effect is that you are metabolizing.
Yes. Whoa. There are some of them out just in the outskirts, but they'd never know anything. What am I missing? I know I get like 250 experience for getting every hint, so I think I don't need any more, but oh. Well, look, you're Kendrin.
Get your 250 experience.
I'm trying to figure out what the last hint is.
And so this one square is the only square that anyone's in.
Yeah, well, anyone who knows anything is in.
Are you sure about that?
You can ask all of them, but none of them say ever. I've always gotten it, be able to get it here. Just there.
Man, all sprites look alike.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to go without the 250. I think things will work out all right as it is.
You switched locations with that guy.
Be a kid. Shopkeeper? Nope, you can't even ask him. They never know anything. I think we should just go ahead with it.
Just go to the next screen and find out.
Alright. I'm gonna wait till daytime so I can see. Alright, go in here.